Yes, it's Greg Reese, Videos, Images, Pictures, VIP. We're back again talking about the top 10 for the week. It's been a lot of changes with the pictures. You can see my friend, she's down here, number 7. Let's see, number 8. And she was really had some heat at first, but now it's going back down. Let's start with number 1. We have the moon with at the top still, and it has 1,000 downloads. It says 1K there. Let's see exactly how much. It has 1,400 views and 1,100 downloads. So, I mean, this is an interesting moon. It's not the best I've seen. It's not the best I've taken. It's the one that I can find now. But I'm glad that it's has some popularity. I also put that on the shirt, and I'll show you some of those things later. Towards the end, we have this squirrel. This is hanging on. This was at the top at one point, and now it's number 2. 1,000 something views. Let's see, 1,100 views, 700 downloads. This is an interesting squirrel. I put this on the shirt as well, and it's something nice about it. I like how the background fades, and I think my f-stop was only at 6.3, but it still did a good job in fading the background or blurring out the background and keeping him out front. So that's been a popular piece of photography. I'm waiting for them to feature Pixabay. I'm waiting for them to feature one of my pictures on the front page, because I've seen some that compete with some that have been featured. So maybe one day soon I'll be featured here on the Pixabay front page. Let's go back. Let's go here a little bit. Take a quick break. And you see over 1.4 million royalty-free stock photos and videos shared by a generous community. And I know I can have some here on the front. These are great pieces of photography, though. I like them, especially some of the imagery like this with the elephant and the man. And he also gives you credit. He took images from different people, did a montage or blended the photos together, and this is what he came up with. And then he got 20,000 hits for it, and 10,000 downloads. So that's pretty cool. Again, that's the thing about this community. Pixabay allows you to download people's photography for free, Creative Commons. So let's go back. We have the blue box, which again kind of reminds you of the Tiffany's box, which is the baby blue or whatever kind of blue, turquoise blue you would call that. And it has 900 views, 968 views, and 683 downloads. So that's cool. That's hanging in at number 3. And then we have this traffic. You know, this was surprising, because I took this traffic and I wasn't even going to upload it, you know, but I don't know why it's so popular. I guess it's just because it's cars. I don't know, but 486 downloads, 900 views, and even a nice little comment there. Let's translate that. It says, super great picture, actually is what it says. It says great picture. Now it says super wild, but I guess in German it is great picture. So I'm not sure exactly what it is. It could be composition. I mean, it could be a lot of the American brands, because again, this is a primarily it's a German website, but it's an international. It has international customers or clients and users. So maybe with this Cincinnati or US car, maybe it just makes it popular there. I'm not sure. It's something about it. It's cool, but it's not the best I've taken as far as traffic, but it is pretty cool. Let's go here to number 4. Number 4 is, or that was number 4, I'm sorry. Let's go to number 5, which is this airplane. Again, this is a favorite spot. I haven't been in a while, but my favorite spot at the airport, where you can view the airplanes coming in and taking off. And this here is 442 downloads, 950 views. And I like the jet. It looks like it's a Delta jet. You can't really tell, so there's no logo on it. I guess you could use this for whatever you wanted if you were downloading it. Those 444 people, 42 people. You could put anything on that. You could even put your logo on that jet. So maybe that's why that's popular. And then we have number 6, French fries, or we're going to call them potato fries. I think the guy wrote on the bottom, it should still be there. Actually not French, because the typical Belgian food, and then he said I guess a Belgian word. Oh, in the Dutch language. The typical Belgian food in the Dutch language. So they're not French fries. So they're freedom fries. I don't know, but they're pretty popular. So that's 383 downloads, 681 views. And that's coming up to the top, because I believe that was down a little bit further last week. Then we still have this butterfly. The cool thing about the butterfly is it has, I guess it's good and it's not. It has more views than, it has the top 3 views, but it only has 373 downloads. So I guess that's not good, because someone looked at it and they like it. It has top likes, top favorites, but they didn't want to download it. So it's good and it's not, and it's good and it is. So we'll see. And what I'll do is, after we go with the top 10 downloads, I'm going to move on over here to the top 10 views and just glance at that for a minute. Then the top 10 likes and top 10 favorites, and see where we are, just briefly. But there's my homegirl, Latresha Lane, 700 views, 351 downloads. She looks so cool just looking off to the distance, and it compares with any of the other model shots out there. So I still think it's going to rise up a little bit. This is something for the front page. Would be great for the front page. It can kind of represent women of color and model and my photography. And here's number 9. This is the bridge, and this shot was taken as I was coming across the bridge, and you can see my former vehicle there, the hood, and you see the little blur on the side, which shows movement, which is pretty cool. And I think that's why this has been popular. 344 downloads, 587 views. So that's still moving. No favorites, but it has 6 likes. And number 10 is another jet. And this one, I think you can see logo. Yeah, you can see a little bit of Delta logo on that, and I guess Delta logo on the tail, if you know the logo and logo colors. But still, it's great. You can see the landing gears coming down. It's like it's right above my head, because it was right above my head. And that's the good thing about the viewing area at the airport, Cincinnati CVG, Northern Kentucky, Greater Cincinnati Airport. You can stand right above the airplane. And I know there are some, actually in Las Vegas, they have a similar situation. It's actually by the big Las Vegas sign. Airplanes fly up above that sign. So you can kind of, if you're in that island between the roads, you could actually see the airplane above you. But again, it's a better view, because you don't have to worry about the street. You don't have to worry about traffic. All you do is sit in Cincinnati, sit in your car and stand there, and you'll see the airplane above you. So there you go. That is the top 10, and you can see some that are coming just under these gifts, the blue and the black gift, the brick wall, which I believe was up on the top row last week, more airplanes. So I may have to have 1,000 airplane shots. I may have to add some more airplane shots, because you got in the top 15, you have 3 airplane shots. So there you go. That is the top 10. But I'm going to, before we get out of here, let's just look at the top likes and just briefly go through those. Butterfly is top, 17 likes. Squirrel, 15 likes. Latresha Lane, 11 likes. that sparrow's hanging up at the top. Those 3 sparrows, 11 likes, and some fruit. Wow, that's surprising. This fruit came to the top, and then you have some little geese, and this is geese season, and I have hundreds of pictures and video of geese as well, video clips of geese as well, so I need to bring those out and shoot more. And before we get out of here, let's see the top views, which is probably going to be similar to the top 10, and it is, except for a few things are different. The butterfly is up there, the blue box, and there you go. All right, guys, this is Greg Reese, videos, images, pictures. Another thing I want to do before we get out of here, make sure you check out my work on Instagram. We're putting my photos on t-shirts and crop tops and dresses and things. We're working to we're working to make some sales for Mother's Day. So we have a lot of products for women, and they are featuring my original photography and my original logos. This is going to be a popular logo here, Star Status. It's part of my VIP status logo brand, which is part of the VIP brand. So there you go, guys. It's Greg Reese. That's nice, isn't it? Look at this. Look at that. That's a brick wall, the same brick wall you see on top 10. That's on a article of clothing. And that feels real good. I might have to order that myself just so I can display it other than just being on the screen. All right, guys, it's Greg Reese. Check me out, videosimagespictures.com, videosimagesphotos.com, which goes to Pixabay and shows you all of my pictures. Let's get there real quick. All of my photography that is on Pixabay. And not just the top 10, it shows you the recent too. And here's some of the more recent. You have this artwork here, which talks about the ancient flood, so to speak, the ancient flood of the ark. I guess when the flood came, it was 100 feet of water, plus some. So that's pretty cool, and a few other things. So there you go, Greg Reese, guys, and I'm out.